Anansi isn't your ordinary spider. Oh no. In African folklore, Anansi is a very special spider. He's known as the trickster, the storyteller, and even a god of wisdom. You see, Anansi loves to spin webs not just to catch food, but to weave stories and teach important lessons. Anansi's stories have been told for hundreds of years, passed down from parents to children, across Ghana and other African countries, and even across the world. And each story teaches us something about life, like bravery, kindness, or even the consequences of being too clever for your own good. Let me tell you one of the most famous Anansi stories, called Anansi and the Box of Stories. Long ago, the sky god Nyam owned all the stories in the world. Anansi wanted to bring these stories to the people, but Nyam didn't give them up easily. Nyam gave Anansi 3 impossible tasks. He said, "Anansi, if you want the stories, you must first capture 3 fierce creatures: the python, the leopard, and the hornet." Now, that's a big challenge for anyone, but for a little spider, it seemed impossible. But Anansi wasn't afraid. He thought and finally came up with a plan. First, he went to the python, who was known to be long and strong. Anansi tricked the python by challenging him to a who's longer contest. Anansi cleverly tied up the python to measure him and trapped him just like that. Next, Anansi found the leopard. He dug a deep hole and covered it with leaves. When the leopard fell into the hole, Anansi trapped him too. And for the hornet, Anansi poured water over a leaf and pretended it was raining. When the hornet flew into a hollow gourd to stay dry, Anansi quickly plugged the gourd, capturing the hornet. With all 3 creatures captured, Anansi returned to Nyam. Surprised and impressed, Nyam gave him the box of stories. Anansi brought the stories back to Earth, sharing them with everyone. And that's how the world first received the gift of storytelling. Anansi's story teaches us that even the smallest among us can do great things with courage and clever thinking. And remember, every story has a lesson. Sometimes it's about bravery, and sometimes it's about being careful when you're being tricky. Thank you for joining us to learn about Anansi, the spider. If you loved this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more African folktales and adventures. Which story should we tell next? Let us know in the comments below.